Hungarians are about to head to the polls and they'll decide whether or not Viktor Orbán, who's governed this country as Prime Minister since 2010, should be given another term or whether it's time for a change. Now, a number of independent polls suggest that Hungarians, a lot of them, are looking to vote in the opposition party, Tisza. It's being led by Péter Magyar. And up until 2 years ago, he was part of Orbán's Fidesz party. He was a party loyalist until he broke ranks. And really since then, he's been criticizing the party, calling out corruption. There's a population here of less than 10 million, but it wields considerable foreign influence, and that's because of where it's situated. When you consider Orban, he has very friendly relations with Russia, in particular with Russia's President Vladimir Putin. He also has good ties with Washington. In fact, it was just earlier this week that U.S. Vice President J.D. Vance took really the unprecedented step to come here and lend his support to Orban's campaign. At the same time, Hungary is part of the European Union, but in recent years, it's really been at odds with the bloc on a number of issues, particularly when it comes to Ukraine. And Orban has made the decision to actively block some help to Ukraine. Speaking with voters that I've been talking to today, a lot of them do believe that it's a pivotal choice in the election, but it's about whether or not Hungary tilts towards the east more or towards the west.
So we decide between West or East, between Europe or Russia, or maybe Chinese.
Well, opposition supporters are optimistic about what may happen tomorrow. There is a large sense of nervousness as well, and that's because of the kind of campaign it has been. There have been accusations of vote buying. There are concerns about how the electoral districts have been redrawn and whether or not it gives Orbán's Fidesz party an advantage. And I think neither party thinks that tomorrow is a guarantee.